Hallie, can we talk just for a second about the reactions? Because you and I have both been in the field, right, in previous elections, talking to voters, and there's this tension, especially from the rest of the Republican field, about how to react to Trump, right? Do you kind of come closer as he's going nuclear and these charges and these criminal indictments, or do you back him up when you understand that a lot of his voters are going to still stand beside him? What is sort of the rest of the Republican field saying at this point today?
It's been interesting as it relates to these previous indictments, Morgan, and to what we're seeing even just this morning in the last couple of hours, because typically the rival, now opponents of Donald Trump for the presidential primary here on the Republican side have echoed his calls that the DOJ has been weaponized. That is something that Donald Trump has said pretty much all along here, that he feels like the system of government has been weaponized against him. Now, for the classified documents case, you didn't see as many Republicans defend him on the issue there, right? Some of them did, said things like, well, you know, essentially NBD, no big deal, right, to put it colloquially. But you did see a lot of echoes of this issue that people thought that the DOJ on the conservative side was treating Donald Trump unfairly. Today already, you are seeing that again, notably from House Speaker Kevin McCarthy, of course, the most powerful Republican in the House of Representatives, a Donald Trump ally who is suggesting today that because Donald Trump seems to be doing better in the polls, that now they are weaponizing this investigation against him. Again, there is not evidence at this point to support that. We don't know, candidly, what evidence there is, right? We haven't seen, as Laura pointed out, what any charges might be, if those come, what is sort of underlying the case that Jack Smith has built against Donald Trump for this scheme to cling to power, if you will. You've also been seeing, and I've been interested in this, what are the other rival campaigns saying about Donald Trump? Remember, based on many sources that I've talked to over the last couple of months here, many of them felt that this was actually potentially politically advantageous for Donald Trump. You saw him have virtually no erosion of support in polls in the primary, as he is the clear front runner there. The question is, what happens in a general election, right? Because then it is going to be obviously a different can of worms, if you will, as it relates to the way that people think about Donald Trump and where he is. Morgan.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.